Hello. Imagine waking up in the morning and going to your favorite neighborhood coffee shop. They serve great coffee. They're very popular. You have to wait to be served, but the coffee is definitely worth it. You wait for your turn. You pay for your large cup of coffee. You walk out and start sipping the coffee. That's when realization hits. The coffee cup was not filled properly. You paid for a large cup, but you only got a medium cup of coffee. Your disappointment will be definitely justified. You waited for a long time, you paid full, you didn't get what you paid for. Owning and driving an electrical vehicle has similarities. The feeling for driving it is great, amazing experience, but it takes a long time to charge it. And as you drive for long distances, range anxiety sets in. What you may or may not realize is that even though you pay for the full charge, you're not getting the mileage for the full charge. Let me explain. Take an example of a gas-powered vehicle. You're filling up the tank, and imagine that the hose is leaky, but you cannot see the leak. You pay for full tank of gas, but some of the gas leaked. You really didn't get what you paid for. Something similar happens every time you charge your EV. The electrical energy is converted to chemical energy and stored in the battery. Every energy conversion process has inherent losses. It's physics, you cannot avoid it. So now you paid for electricity at a full rate, but you only stored part of the energy into your battery. Now going back to the example of gas vehicle, imagine the fuel line connecting the tank to the engine was leaky. Again, you cannot see the leak. What will happen? You will not get the mileage you're expecting out of a full tank of gas. Something similar happens in electric vehicle again. The chemical energy from the battery is converted to electrical energy, transported to the motor through cables, and then motor converts it into electrical energy that moves the car. Mechanical energy that moves the car. So now two energy conversions are involved, plus transportation of energy. All of that contribute to the losses. The result is that it takes longer time to charge the car, and you do not get the full mileage out of it. Now imagine if we could reduce the losses. You will get faster charge time, longer driving range, and lower cost per mile. The good news is that you do not have to imagine this. At Allegro, we are making this happen. Let me introduce Allegro's isolated gate driver, AHV85110. It's essentially acts as a traffic cop. Instead of directing traffic, it directs electric power coming from the grid, through the charger, to the battery, to the motor that runs the car. It only allows the power to go where it needs to go, in the amount it needs to go, thereby conserving energy. And just as a traffic cop will make sure that vehicles and pedestrians are separated, our product also makes sure that the driver that can access low voltage electronic systems, such as displays, radios, or seat electronics, is safely kept away from these high voltage circuits. How do we achieve this efficiency? So traditionally, this function is done with a lot of components. And our customers had the task of making all these components work in unison. So they need to connect these things up, design them, and that process not only is cumbersome, but uses more energy. We have created a patented, unique technology that's called Power Through that integrates multiple components and functions cost effectively and efficiently. The result is 66% fewer components, much smaller system size and weight that in turn contributes to the vehicle mileage, and 55% lower energy consumption compared to traditional systems. The result is drive further, charge faster with Allegro's isolated gate drivers. Every time there is energy conversion, our gate drivers play an essential role. We purposely designed these devices to be tiny to reduce the size of the system, but the impact on our day-to-day life is truly huge. There are about 80 million electrical cars. So there are about 80 million electrical vehicles potentially made in future. Today, it's a combination of gas vehicles and electric vehicles. Let's say only 2 million of those use our technology. It will save sufficient energy to power tens of thousands of households for an entire year. When used for energy harvesting in solar applications, our products improve the throughput for solar systems, thereby generating more energy from an installed base as well as new installations, making the green energy affordable, accessible, and cheaper. Every communication service we use, every transactional service we use depends on data centers. Data centers use tremendous amount of energy. Using our technology, a typical cost of data center is reduced by tens of thousands of dollars per year, as well as the carbon footprint is reduced by more than 10,000 kilograms per year. We are headquartered in Manchester, New Hampshire, where 400 plus innovators every day focus on innovation with purpose to make energy conversion more efficient, conserve energy, and make a more sustainable future. Drive further, charge faster with Allegro's isolated gate drivers. And I would really like to thank New Hampshire Tech Alliance for giving us this opportunity to share this exciting product with you. Thank you.